Is it yes or is it no? Is Cody Rhodes the next Roman Reigns, or is the Bloodline coming for blood? Just keep watching. Welcome to the Okay Not Okay podcast. I am Doktor O'Kay, and I'm always just keeping it real. So today we are starting with Cody Rhodes having one decision, but he's got a fork in the roads. So what happens if he says yes to becoming the Rock's champion and sells his soul? Or what happens if he says no to try to stay as the new People's Champions? So we've got three possibilities for each decision. So let's start off with Cody Rhodes saying yes to The Rock's proposal, because there's no sense in fighting when you can just have it all without fighting, scratching, and clawing. So option number one, two royal families merge. So the final boss, aka the High Chief, proclaims that he is merging the Bloodline and the Rhodes families, so the entire Bloodline listens to their High Chief, even the Tribal Chief, being Roman Reigns, unfortunately. So Cody Rhodes defends his title at WrestleMania against whoever happens to win that Elimination Chamber match, and of course now he gets help from the Bloodline. So Cody's appearances become more sporadic, and he defends the title only a few times per year, and of course he's also flanked by a few Bloodline members each time he goes to the ring, and indeed The Rock bestows Cody with the power to direct actual Bloodline members to do his bidding. So this helps Rhodes maintain the undisputed WWE title for years. So essentially that means Cody Rhodes becomes Roman Reigns version 2.0, which is just an awful thing to hear and to say, and it makes me kind of sick. But I guess it works for him, because he eventually retires fat and happy with everything he ever wants, and with everyone in the WWE hating him. Option two, not my brother, as Roman Reigns becomes incensed that he never got such good treatment from The Rock, and he insists that he always had to take what's mine on his own, though he obviously got plenty of help in every single match. Anyways, now The Rock is just giving everything to non-blood relatives, so Reigns actually decides to show up, and all the others join their tribal chief, even Solo Sikoa, in pointing out that Rhodes is the enemy, and he was the one that took food off of the table at WrestleMania 40. So things come to a head with a final battle between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. And option number three, it's a civil war. Roman Reigns is still upset in this scenario, but the rest of the Bloodline splinters, with some of them following the Tribal Chief and the others following Cody Rhodes with that title and with The Rock as their High Chief. But we're not sure who exactly falls where in this scenario, so I guess we'll have to just see where the pieces lay. Nonetheless, they all take turns fighting each other, with a final battle between Roman Reigns and The Rock himself for the true head of the table and everything that comes with being the actual High Chief. But in scenario two, what if Cody Rhodes says no, because he's the grandson of a plumber and he needs to work to earn everything in the American dream, to have everything he's ever wanted, and he can never turn his back on all of the fans who like him ever so much. So number one, this is a final boss battle. So The Rock shows that he's the most powerful in the WWE, because he books himself into a triple threat match versus Rhodes and whoever wins the Elimination Chamber at WrestleMania 41. And since triple threat matches are no DQ matches, the Bloodline overwhelms both opponents in the end, so The Rock becomes the undisputed WWE champion himself. But The Rock gloats with the title and does not wrestle, pretty much in the same way that Roman Reigns did over the last couple of years, until The Rock finally agrees to defend the title at SummerSlam if, and only if, Cody Rhodes can defeat the other Bloodline members. Option 2, under this path, it's a trilogy as Cody Rhodes retains at WrestleMania, but Roman Reigns then sets his sights back on Rhodes, saying that it is disrespectful that he won't accept being The Rock's brother, so Roman Reigns now has Jacob Fatu do his dirty work until Reigns finally decides to actually get back into the ring, which we know that will take forever because he's never there. But nonetheless, he sets up one final showdown under Bloodline rules, of course, so that he can just wipe the floor with Rhodes. And finally, option number 3, it's a full-on assault because Cody Rhodes gets attacked immediately on the spot at the Chamber as soon as he says no as his final answer to The Rock. But he then goes on to face the Chamber winner at WrestleMania, but loses because of the Bloodline, of course, because they're going to take him out now. But he thinks that that's the end of his problems, but he is sorely mistaken. Instead, he is taken out over and over and over again until he takes a Bloodline rules match against The Rock's new champion, Jacob Fatu, in a Freedom versus Fealty match. And if he loses that, he has to go on to do the Bloodline's bidding for the foreseeable future. So I think that one's going to be pretty tough for him to win as well. So we'll just have to see which of these 6 options is going to play out. So which one is it, Cody? If I'm a betting man, and I'm not, but that stupid idiot the SportsZu is, I would say that he's going to say no, and that he is in a world of hurt over and over and over again. So that's what I think Cody will do, but what Rhodes do you think he will take? And if he says no, what consequences will there be? Make sure to comment down below. And if you missed my recap with my grades for every segment from Raw and SmackDown, including those with The Rock and Cody Rhodes, be sure to go right on over here, because if you don't, just like Cody Rhodes' health, if he declines The Rock's offer, that would be not okay.